Hello and welcome back to Riverbend Springs on Farming Simulator 25. Here we are, essentially exactly where we left off actually, in the last one, except that I have brought the harvester over because I do want to get the header repaired as well and the lot cleaned and put away. So I'm going to do a few things. So in the beginning I am going to let this go with a helper just for the first bit, and then I'll take over afterwards once I've done what I needed to do, and there are a handful of things I need to do. So first thing is, look at that, I like how that folds out like that. So we are going to set up the course first. So we do want the headlands to be worked on and started on, and you know what, let's do, no, I think 4 is fine. 5's a bit too many, I think, yeah. 4 should be fine. So we will start that there and begin. So we are getting our oilseed radish put in. It will fix itself here, so I'll hop out, let it do its thing. Thanks, love. Appreciate that. The next thing I want to do, let's just see. Yeah, it'll be off. Beautiful. So we are not going to roll that, obviously. We are going to wait for it to be ready to, well, actually it'll say ready to harvest, but it'll be withered, but it'll also be growing. It's weird. It's weird because it's just a, yeah, I think it's called a catch crop. I think I've read in the menu. Might as well just find the proper term for it now, actually. I swore that's what it said. If you look here, it'll say catch crops. Yeah. Oilseed radish is a special crop. You do not harvest it. It will be used as fertilizer or so-called catch crop. So I didn't know that. I've never heard that term before reading it here, but I didn't really think about it because I was looking for something else. But in passing, I actually thought it meant cash crop. I was like, oh, I didn't think that was like a proper thing, you know, something you just kind of make to sell. I am going all the wrong directions. But I may as well, while I'm right here, give it, oh, I keep forgetting that I've moved it to this side. Right, just give it a quick wash while I am here. I do have to repair, somebody did mention, I think it was Taco mentioned in a comment about repairing the header of the Massey, because I would have forgotten. I do know you receive reduced yield, but yeah, I completely forgot about it. So yeah, it was sat in the middle of the of the yard for a reason, but now at least I can get it done. We do have the helper on the drilling, so the oilseed radish is getting in. I am going to oh, you know what, okay, I need to get the grass cut, and I need to get the, thank you, oh no, bugger, hello, get in the bloody combine. I need to get the grass cut, but before I do, I think I should probably get the chaff that sat around the bunker put into the bunker. I think that would be a good thing to do. So we can shut that down, but we can still repair. Yeah, it was in fairly poor condition, and it's not very expensive. The trailer is fine, and we are done here. Okay, next we'll do is head over to, before we do that, because yeah, I'll do that when we return. I do have somewhere I'd like to go. Let's take the smaller pickup. I like to drive it as well from time to time. We can just top up their water. Might as well bring it actually over to the, oh, they are full up, but yeah, we'll get this filled up as well. But we do have 2 places to go, and they are both from comments. So I'll explain in a moment. First thing I'm going to do is I'll just leave the trailer here for now, and I'll start the flooding process, and then I can come collect it when it's all ready. Yeah, we'll just put it right there for now. Get this flooding. Flood. I could probably fill it already, but no. First thing we're going to do is go to the beehives. So I am curious, one, to see how the honey is coming along, but also, 2, apparently there is supposed to be a collectible nearby, or near to here or something. I don't know exactly, but look at that. We do have raw honey. Fantastic. I have no idea what could be a collectible for here. I suppose we do need this on, don't we? Or it might actually tell us that we can collect a collectible, but bee crossing, I do love that. Yeah, I don't know. Is it this thing? I don't know. What? I might have to revisit the comment and see what... Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? Ah, a tree stump. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely missing something, unless it's on top of something. Oh, can I not jump? No, it wouldn't be up there anyways, would it? Right, well, that is something I'll have to check out. But there is another... Yeah, I can't see anything here that would be a collectible. But let's go to the one that was also suggested. And I am doing one at a time. I'm fine to do collectibles. Wait, how far away is it, though? It's not too far out the way. Right, let's make a little mosey down. We'll just have a little mosey, kind of as we talk, you know, about all the plans of everything for the farm. Because that is sort of, you know, that's the next move is to... yeah, we'll go straight on here. Is to really start building out. Oh, crikey, mate. Did you have your indicator on? You did. Right, still. Come on now. Farm crossing. Anyways, we are going to get the oilseed radish put in. Well, it's getting put in right now. And then we will get it sorted, obviously, later on with barley. So in the next month, I think the next month, we should be able to drill in the barley and direct drill. Because we'll keep that drill on lease. I do quite enjoy the process of the sort of somewhat long-term lease. I suppose... Oh, sorry, mate, you can't bloody do that. Yeah, I suppose that having it longer would be fine as well, but I reckon that's probably ample time is to you know, have it for a few months, return it, and then... see, because it could end up being cheaper to just keep it for like a year sometimes. Right, there's supposed to be a farmhouse near field 21 that has a collectible to collect. Now, I'm seeing some rubbish over here, so I imagine it's a bit of rubbish, but I'd like to see if I can see it without having the F1 menu opened. So I do have a mod that shows when you can access things. Oh. See, like there, for example, fastening the tension belts, the straps. Alright, so this is clearly a farmhouse. And there's supposed to be a to be honest, I'm not entirely certain what I'm actually looking for. I know I found one, and it was just like some random rubbish. It's not that. I don't know how well hidden it would be either, because the other one, it was hidden all right, but only if you wouldn't really think to look into that shed. Well, that goes in there. Right, I'm at a loss for both of these. Am I just completely daft and I can't see it? Can we go in? No, we can't. Right, yeah, I imagine I am just either missing it completely, or I may have to reread. Oh, is that another? Oh wait, there's a farmhouse over there. Ha, ha ha. Cheeky monkey. Oh my word, that woman's just arrived right there. I'm so sorry about that, ma'am. Sorry. She's like, why are you on my land? Sorry. I'm going. She absolutely came out of bloody nowhere. Right, here we are. Let's try again, shall we? Hey, look, a farmhouse near Field 21, the only one I've checked. See if we get lucky on the first try. Oh my. Okay, it must be in another place. I'm not even collectible hunting. Could you imagine if I was looking for them without knowing roughly where they were? It'd be absolute mess. Oh, hello. Rubbish. Right. Scanning. Nothing. Well, maybe, but no. Nothing. No. I reckon it'll say collect. Not only that, but it should be fairly obvious what it is that we're looking for as far as a random bit of rubbish on somebody's land that belongs in a museum. Oh, sorry, pottery. Right, so I've been done by 2 farms now. I have no idea. Please help. I can't understand what's going on unless it's tucked around the silo here. Okay, yeah. Is this like some sort of like a joke or something? No, there must be a collectible. That's two spots now. Well, that's a bit silly. Okay, well, I've looked enough, I think, for now. Clearly I'm either not looking hard enough or I'm looking straight at it. Oh, bugger. What was it? What was that in the corner? It didn't even appear. You know what? I've probably missed the other one as well. Whatever. 10 grand in. I'm going to go back to the other spot at the beehives and just absolutely have a proper look around there. But thank you for that comment. And then I will head over to the beehives and get the other collectible as well. We might as well. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not looking for them. They are very... I'll be honest, they are quite difficult to spot. So yeah, I appreciate any mention of where they might be, but you know what? No, if I don't find the beehive one, don't bloody tell me exactly where it is. I'll find it. Maybe I won't, but we'll see. Anyways, back to the farm. Alright, we are back at the farm, and yes, we do need to collect the water from here. It looks good when it's actually like proper flooded. We'd always collect it when it wasn't fully flooded, but I do love the water animations as well. Anyways, I do feel like a cheeky, silly monkey because I've reread the comment on YouTube about the beehives, and I immediately thought of my own beehives, but I actually read the comment properly, and it says, at the house surrounded by the beehives. Well, that's not us, mate. That's not us. So I don't know where that is. Maybe I've seen it and I've forgotten, but please do remind me, and then I'll go and find the bloody collectible over there. But until then, we do have at least 1 in, well, 2 now. But yeah, the help is going on well here. Let's hop into the Massey, go over to the pit, get a bit of chaff sorted into the wagon, just so that we can clear it out of the way. I reckon that's probably for the best. I mean, we probably don't need to, but yeah. See the big pile? Massive pile. Can see it from here. It's not massive, but yeah, enough to get cleared in to the pit. And anything on the sides, I don't know, all of that looks like chaff to me. Yeah, it says there's 3,000 litres. We'll be full with this. So might as well just try and collect it all into here, and then dump it in the middle. So it's not the most perfect chaff setup or silage making setup, but it did work. And honestly, loading it as well with the loading wagon, as cheeky as that might have been, also did work. So I suppose there's that. Oh wow, there's way more than 3,000. Right. Okay, we'll get that last bit. So yeah, nearly 7,500, nearly 50%. Right, let's get it dumped out now. Beautiful. And then we can set a helper on to start even right from here. It's really good. And then we will switch over to the drilling and continue on with that ourselves. So first thing, we'll get this like so. Oh. Headland, yes, 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 and go. We may have to empty it ourselves. It would be wicked. I don't know if that's possible. I know. Yeah, I don't know. You're right there, mate. Right, okay, so we were close. I do hope that this does work, though. So I'm going to drop that down. And I'm going to go like this and try again. Oh. Okay, yeah, now lower that down. No, lower the pickup. Right, so that's unfortunate. That's an interesting thing to find out, is that it doesn't work. It's running this, but it's not but it's not bugger. Right, maybe if we fire everything up and then turn it to go. No, it's not. That is a shame. No, okay, so we do have to do this ourselves. If we were doing it the other way with rowing and all that, then it would be different, but at least the Challenger is still cracking on. So we will in fact get this started ourselves, which is absolutely fine. Well, started and finished. Well, it seems we'll have to do the whole thing. Ooh, but if that's the case, you know what? I'm going to take a bit more grass this time. I am. Going to go straight up along the edge here, and then we'll come back around and get that other row sort of sorted. Oh, no, look at that. Oh, yes, I have added in a mod that extends the pickup width, because I know it can be a bit frustrating when it's even just, like, it should be able to be picked up, but it's just out. Anyways, that is perfect. So we'll do a nice coverage. We'll get a little bit of extra grass in out of that, doing it that way, and that's fine. Absolutely, totally fine that. Right, we'll just get spun around. So we'll do this ourselves. I know this is something we've recently done. At least that the helper is underway, and that is a very big help getting the drilling done. It is a fairly decent sized field, but having it done in one, the cultivating and the drilling essentially, it is very helpful. Right, so this is also the first episode since I posted my update just about how the episodes will be probably, I do want to aim for 4 a week, ideally, as I've said, but I can't really promise that even. Yeah, I'm not going to dig into too much of what's gone on. Things going on, life's happening, very, very much so. But I still want to continue producing my Farming Simulator content because I enjoy it. It does help me through all of this as well, and I know that you enjoy it, and I hope you're enjoying it. Commenting and liking, as I say, does actually really help everything out, and yeah, keeps things going nicely. So I greatly appreciate all of your support through all this as well, and just from the beginning. Some of you have been with me since the very beginning, and that is fantastic, and I'm very grateful for that support. And as I say, I won't get too deep into all things, but just that I am grateful for the support. That's essentially it. So, right, we will crack on with the grass collecting. It's going quite quickly. I am going to, take advantage of some of the grass behind us there. I'm probably going to put the pit in a slightly less obstructive way, but at the end of the day, if we do have a helper mowing this grass, it'll just be a nice tight little area, perfect for a bit of silage here and again, at least for now till we get a different setup. So right, let's crack on. Well, as we are just about filling up another wagon full of grass, the helper behind me has just completed, literally just, completed their task, which is really good. So the grass mowing does take some time. We are going to unload this now since we are literally right here for it. We have to be a bit careful though, because we can easily get stuck in. We nearly got stuck before. Like proper stuck. We were stuck, but I managed to get out. But I also did miss a few times, well, a couple of times in the time lapse when the wagon was full and I kept mowing. But that's because I was just so excited to mow, and yeah, that's why. 100% the reasoning behind that. Right, so this needs to crack on. Unfortunately, we can't do it with a helper. That's fine, but I do think that we should take the... let's just shut this down for 2 seconds. Let's hop over here. Done a crack-up job. Absolute brilliant job. Getting all that oilseed radish in. Let's see how it's all looking. Absolutely beautiful. Now, what's the crack on everything else? Okay, so that's growing, like, so it's, yeah, it is a funny crop how it grows, but then once it's fully grown, it's also withered and still growing, which I guess is what causes the fertilization. But yes, you're also just putting in a full crop into the ground, but it grows so quickly, which is obviously the reason. I don't know what other purpose oilseed radish, like, has, like, do you know what I mean? But I know what it's used for in this instance, and it is very helpful indeed. So we're nearly done that. That's going to be harvested soon-ish, I think, in a couple of months. Yeah, it'll be ready in a couple of months. And then this will be ready to drill next month as... Sorry, not next month. Wait, what are we doing? Barley, right? Yes, we are doing barley, so that's in September anyways. So we will just put this to the side. We'll get it folded up. But yeah, we'll just hop over to the side here. Just turn around this way. There we go. And we can just leave the drill there for now. But I will take the Challenger, and I'm going to just try and take like a full-on run at this and just kind of hopefully not get stuck. And just see how the compaction goes with this tractor. I think this might be the heavier of the two. So it would be good to take advantage. We could even throw the weight that we have on the back. But it is working really well, actually. Don't really need to faff too much with the weight. Now, what also might be a good idea is, now obviously there was so much chaff left over at the end of it. So what I might have to do is compact what I can, put what I can in here, and then anything excess goes into the next pit. So, because I do intend on doing another pit as well. I don't know when that will be, because I don't know if we'll get a chance to... Oh yeah, it's July. We'll have another chance for another pit this year as well. So I'm probably going to do that. But as you can see, we're at nearly 80% compacted. There you go. So we could just go to 100 at this rate, just to ensure that it gets done. But I will just go to 90, I suppose. 90 and 91 works for me. Tuck this out the way. Got all the grass on this side, so now it's just a matter of cleaning up what remains, essentially here, which is half the field really. But we won't. Yeah. Shouldn't take all that. It's a bloody shame we can't get helper on. Yeah, I don't understand. Unless is there something about number of implements or something? No. Yeah, it's a shame a bit about that. But again, like I said, if we were doing just mowing, it would be fine. Tedding, rowing, it can do all those other jobs, just not the collecting and the baling. Because I do remember baling also being a thing that was something that a helper can't do. But that is where a mod like Follow Me is so brilliant, because you can. And, sorry, I'm trying to get this little bit here, but I don't know if I'll quite make it. Nope, that's fine. Excellent, yeah. So I reckon as well with the time lapses, you put a little tune on. I'm glad that the music as of late has been well received. It's just good to switch it up and try different beats and that. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not a fan, really, at least in terms of music. This is just my hot take on what I do for my own videos, and that is that I personally am not a big fan of talking in song. So like basically lyrics in music on a time lapse, depending on the time lapse, I suppose. But for something like this, you know, when I'm going around a field for a minute or so with a harvester, I think something with a nice beat to it is much more appropriate. You know what I would like is to have you comment sort of more, you know, your music that you enjoy hearing on a time lapse. I mean, if you enjoy what you're hearing, I have seen a few comments, especially as of late, which is wicked in regards to the tunes, in regards to the music on the time lapses. So yeah, if you have any other further sort of comments on all that, please do share them. Drop a comment, as they say. Right, I think I'm going to wrap this up off camera, because we've done a fair bit of mowing over the last little bit, whether it's to make hay or whether it's to create silage in the pit, and I think I will wrap this part of the field up off camera, including the compacting. But I think I will do what I said I was going to do about just not faffing about. If it's really excessive out the side, the chaff, then I will collect it and put it in. But honestly, anything excess I can collect once it's closed, and then just be ready for the next one. So yeah, I'll wrap this up off camera. We'll see you when it's done. Alright, well here we are. Challenger is done. It's done its job. It's compacted well. The Massey did really well as well in collecting. But as you can see, every time I would compact, there's an excess that's, you know, spilled over. But in here, there is still 76,000 litres of chaff, but will become silage. So what I'm going to do is I'll blanket the silo, just like this, because it is 100% compacted. And yes, we want to do that. As you can see, all around is where it has been missed. So I will now hop back in to the Massey, fire up the engine here, and we will quickly collect all that is on the outside that is not blanketed. One, it will make it look a lot cleaner. Two, we can use that chaff for the next time. So anything that's in there will not be collected, but anything that's just on the outskirts, like all of this really, will be collected. So that is quite a bit. Probably could have had, maybe by the end, I'm going to say 80,000 is my sort of guess. Because we are at, yeah, I think we could have. I don't know if that's some there. Let's see if we get around this side. Oh, that's a bit tight to the tyres. No, but we are good. Right. So, of course, we won't be putting this into the pit until obviously it's empty. So we'll have to, we'll keep it in the trailer for now, but we will have to dump it somewhere on the ground for the time being until the next time that we use the pit. But there we go. Looks so much cleaner, and we've got another 9,000 litres of chaff for the next pit. So that would have put us at over 80,000 actually. I would have liked to have made it a bit cleaner. Just all the little bumps, you know, but that's fine. It's so much spillage with this kind of pit especially. And what does it say now? Oh no, it says 70,000, but it said 76 because it was. Okay, maybe we did take some, but whatever, it's fine. We still have it. It's just here instead for the next time. Right, I think that does it for July. Grass is cut, can be fertilized, though. No major rush for that. As long as we get it done, I think we can wait just in case we have more fertilizing to do. This here will be... Wait, why is this not... Why did this not get fertilized? I thought I chopped the straw for that reason. That's very strange. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to fertilize this anyways. So, that is strange. I wonder if you can do oilseed radish twice. Can you? No. Could you? Can you? Should we try? I think we might. I think we might. If we can do it, I think it's worth a try. It's worth it for the experimentation. Yeah, that's strange. Okay, well, when we cultivate it in, it will bring another... Okay, absolutely. No. I'm definitely going to try that. If that is something that we can do, I will do that in the next month. So, let's have a look at everything before we crack on. Right. Somebody mentioned... I'll have to double check the comments again. Somebody mentioned X amount of months before you sell them, unless you want the calves, which in this case, their reproduction is at 40%. Now, didn't I start with 10? And is this their first time reproducing? It has to be, because yeah, at the age of 18 months, they hit their puberty. So this is their first reproduction. So we could do one reproduction and sell them, or we could wait for a second and then sell them then, as long as the price is maintained. But just the longer we wait, it does seem to be doing quite well. So if we can get another batch in before we, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, we'll see. But anyways, they could do with a bale, and the chickens could do with some food as well. So let's find the Johnny. Where's Johnny? Hello, mate. Johnny D in the 3650. Let's get bale in. Right, what did I say? We need the trailer. I see, that's such a bugger. I kind of wish that I kept that one of the small trailers, because it would be so nice to have a small trailer just with wheat in all the time, especially with the low capacity trough that they have. It would be so much better. So, shame, but we'll have to get the trailer out. That's absolutely fine. The Challenger is available for that kind of job, so... Oh, okay, not what I was planning. That's fine. Are you looking for some food there? There you go. There you are. Get it in ya. Now, I know that the conversation has come up with the feeding of these cows, but how does it work? So is it the same for dairy cows where they just need hay? Because for this is a bit I don't know, I suppose that's all right. It's convenient, if not kind of. I mean, I'll still do TMR when I have dairy cows, but do you only need hay for dairy cows as well, or is it just the Angus or the beef cows? Because yeah, I'm very curious about that as well. But anyways, let's go. Let's go down to the trailer and get some wheat for the chickens, and then we are done with the month of July. We'll have another look in the sales. I just can't remember exactly. We should actually probably use some of this cash for the loan, because I know we've got some cash in on that we've loaned out quite a bit, 100,000 I think actually. So that collectible could go towards... And yes, please, where is the house with beehives? I swore I've seen it. Because you said it in the comment as if I should know where it is. So here, I will just put straight wheat in. We won't be harvesting straight away, so it's fine. Bring this over to the chickens, and then we'll have a cheeky peek at the sales, and then we'll move on from there to August, at which point we can try and re-drill oilseed radish into oilseed radish to get to... I don't know if it's going to work. There's a very high chance it will already be into the episode before anyone can comment as to it, whether it does or not, but I want to find out myself either way. Just to say I've done it, you know, just to say. I think it's going to work. Maybe that's me being positive about it, but I do believe that it's going to, that we are going to have no problem getting it to work. Right. Did I put the food? Yes. Sales? No. Cool. We are done with July. We will move on now to August. Alright, so we're not quite in August yet. I know I've done this a few times where I'll say we'll be into the next month, but then not because I've remembered something. What I've remembered in this case is the rice field. Now, we do have to be very conscientious of the flooding of the rice field. So if we go in here, right, so it does say the water level is too low. So we do need to make sure it's flooded, otherwise there can be damage. That was something that we read in the help menu when reading about the rice. So we do need to ensure that this does get flooded essentially any time that it's low. You want to maintain the flooding until, if I'm not mistaken, until 2 months before. See, this is why this is quite good, because this is a new crop anyway, so it is good to confirm these things. So we do have rice varieties, long grain rice. Right, so long grain rice is sown, yeah, flooded. You don't need any special machines. Rice should be flooded. When the first green sprout, the rice should only be flooded when the first green sprout have emerged from soil. Otherwise, some plants will not germinate and holes will appear in the field. So, meaning you don't flood it before that, but you can flood it afterwards. You have to, so that there are no holes in the field. I imagine overflood. I don't know. When growing rice, important that the field may only remain flooded for a certain period of time. If the water remains in the field for too long, a number of rice plants will die. Flood the field for about 2 months before it has to be dry for the third growth stage. So the third growth stage. Have we done it? Have we done it too much then? Have we done it once too many times? I mean, the field looks fine. Because we are harvesting it not... Okay, this is... No. This is perfect. This is the 2 month mark before. So we need it dry in September. And we need it dry in August. So we won't flood it in August. And then in September we'll be ready to harvest. So I think that this is good. I think that this is really good, having it flooded 2 months before. So yeah, you want to do that. So the water level is going up, but it is still too low. So from my understanding of what I've just read versus plus rather what I've seen in on the calendar, we are doing it the right way. Yeah. So I think actually that this might be a really good opportunity for us to end this episode because we can move on fresh into August in the next one where we will be able to confirm whether or not the flooding worked. Because if we have holes or spots missing in the field, that means that would mean that we've overwatered or overflooded. But if we don't have any holes or dead spots or anything, I think that we're good to go till September. We don't have to flood it again. So we'll keep a very, very watchful eye on that. As for the oilseed radish, in August I am going to re-drill oilseed radish into the oilseed radish in the hopes that it does work. Again, the next episode will probably be recorded before the end of this one, or before this one's published rather, which is fine. But so we shall see. It'll be a little experiment to try. And then we'll have barley in there the next month. So that's a lot of drilling, but we'll do one of the drilling sessions. At least we have that drill to do it. So instead of buying fertilizer, we're basically paying the price of the daily lease on the drill, plus the seed, plus any potential helpers. So whatever, if it ends up being more expensive, so be it, but at least we need the drill either way. So that is fine. I think that's it. I think that's it going into the next month. Keep an eye on the cows. They're still in gestation when they have, like, they are growing a calf in them now, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I mean. Anyways, whatever. They are going to have babies soon-ish in a few months, at which point we will reevaluate whether or not we're going to keep them for another reproduction cycle or sell them off now, and then grow the calves into even more, and just keep doing that until we're ready for dairy cows, which may be what. Oh, right, one last thing before we do. I am going to stick to what I said about paying off some of that loan, which is less than I thought. So let's repay. There we go. We are under 70. No, you know what? One more. There we go. 60,000 is what we have left. Cool. So that will be. We get one more collectible from the beehive house, which I still have to find. and any other collectibles that I may have passed by. If I haven't gone anywhere near the area, maybe don't say it straight away, because then I can explore the area, and if I've missed it, then you can be like, oi, you were over here and you bloody didn't see it. I don't even know what the one collectible I got was still. I have to go back and review the video to actually see what it was before I collected it. But that's fine. We'll do that later. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have done, cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Drop your comments below. Do you like the video? Love to know. Do you like the series? Do you like the game? Do you like FS25? I know a lot of people were very upset about how things were, what changes were made or not made, things like that. But what do you think of it now? I know we are waiting for more mods, more maps. Once they come out, I think more and more people will be more excited about it. The new features of the game in the new modded maps with the new mods coming out will be just a perfect trifecta of things, so I'm excited for that. Anyways, that does do it for the video. I'm done rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.